Hey guys, Mr. Frags here, and welcome to my F.E.A.R 2 walkthrough. This walkthrough is going to be on the hard difficulty through the whole game. This is the PC version of it, and this is Interval 1, the first mission of it, called Premonition. So, this should be very familiar if you've played through the first F.E.A.R. Well, up to the part where you jumped in the lava. I thought this game was great. I loved playing this game, and I'm gonna love making this walkthrough. It didn't have as much of a scare factor on me as I thought it would. It's more of an FPS than a horror game.
Beckett, I need to check your visor calibration.
But it was amazing.
What do they want this Aristide chick for anyway?
Don't know, don't care. Your question orders read, we execute. Stokes, give us what you got.
Our target is
So
Genevieve
here they're just
Aristide,
briefing you on what you gotta do.
Armacam Technology Corporation.
You're going in to get a
Intel
woman named
indicates she's holed up at her
Aristide.
Our job
I think that's how you say her
decide
name.
to take her into custody.
Protective custody. I don't want any.
And you're not to kill her.
And there's every reason to believe she might. We believe she's
And
directly
this
linked
game
to
has a
the
lot of
Armacam
changes,
headquarters.
probably because of the change in publishers,
Don't care.
but
She's a high-value target.
I think it went for the better. Even though the old F.E.A.R games were great,
Lighten up top.
and 2 expansion packs were great, I still think this game is my favorite of the 4.
CENTCOM thinks Armacam's board of directors may be trying to cover their tracks, which could include...
Now at the time of recording this, I'm more than halfway through my Dead Space guide. Yes, I will be finishing that. Yes, I will be doing Killzone 2 on Elite difficulty, and yes, I will be doing Resident Evil 4. Or 5, I mean. So, I got quite a handful of guides to do. In the next few months, I'll be busy. So you're stuck with this jackass who,
What's so important about this chick that the cops
for some reason, has a problem with you. Due to the fact that you can't control what he says, you can't talk back to him. The only thing I really did not like about this game was the fact that you see how fuzzy the screen is. That's the actual game. That's not because of my recording. That's not because of anything on my end. That's the actual game. It's a little better when you turn the brightness down, but if I turn it down, you won't be able to see anything, especially in the later, darker parts of the game. So you can either press E to open the doors or melee. And all the tutorials that pop up are probably not going to be what you'll be pressing for default keys, considering I changed mine. The tutorials change based on how you map your keys. Like for me, what's melee? C is melee when C is usually crouch. And my left shift is crouch. So there's one example for you.
To Aristide's penthouse, but it's been locked down. I'll need a minute to override the system, unless you'd rather take the stairs.
Fuck that.
So you've yet to kill anybody. There's also a much larger weapon selection in this game, which was awesome. There isn't much bad I can say about this game, other than the fuzziness. It's got a really good storyline that made me want to play it all the way through. This guy got his head blown off, which is pretty cool, but, you know, wasn't exactly needed. In that video on the wall I was watching, if you couldn't tell, was the security video of them getting their heads blown off. So you have some headache that you better get used to having throughout the whole game. And your friend gets mowed down, but he survives, so not much of a spoiler, but he
I'll
survives.
stabilize it. Stokes, Beckett, get moving. Body armor stopped most of the rounds, Tom, but one got through. How bad? Not good, but he'll live.
I got a lot of unfinished guides I need to finish. I'm even debating if I finish Resistance 2. Because that's getting way overdone.
You alright, Keen? I think they hit my aorta.
And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be wanting Killzone 2 because that game is a bitch. Like, I got it and I beat it the day after it came out. It came out on Friday. I beat it that Saturday.
Nobody shoot Aristide.
Oh, was that game a pain in the ass at some parts. It was a really fun game though, especially for multiplayer, but this is not the Killzone walkthrough, so we'll save that. So, as soon as you open the door, there's going to be one guy right in front of you. There's going to be a guy hiding somewhat behind the pillar. And then as you run out here, a guy's going to bust through the door.
Got him. Move up.
And once you run out the door, you want to crouch behind these boxes and shoot the guy in the door, then on the balcony, and then just keep repeating because 2 or 3 waves of guys come, just 2 guys apiece. This level is pretty simple.
Looks clear. Nice job, Beckett.
So how she got over here, I have no fucking
Head
clue,
through here, I'll
but
find another way in.
she opens this door for you.
Red, where are you? Still climbing stairs.
So you're gonna come in here
That's just sad, man. No other way.
and save your sprint, and once you hit the glass part, start sprinting because a helicopter is shooting through the glass at you. And once you make it to the end of the glass, you're pretty much all set. You'll probably run out of sprint a little ways through, but you should be fine. The first time I played it, I stood there like an idiot trying to figure out what the hell was shooting at me, and it pretty much killed me. So don't be an idiot like I am, good old Mr. Frags. There's gonna be a few guys in here. I tried to toss a grenade, but it didn't work. And this guy decided to rush me. And just finished clearing out this room and running through the door that they blew open for you.